Hi Google team. Today I'm going to show you of how users are able to sign up on the Novelty calendar platform, what type of sensitive scopes we are requesting, and how are we going to use them in our application. So let's go step by step on this. So as you can see, this is our production domain calendar Novelty today, and once a new user is redirected to this domain, they are able to see all the possible functionalities that is implemented in this application. And also we have a privacy policy below on the guest page. And as the last point, we have a Google Calendar API, and in here we have explained all those functionalities for which we need a Google Calendar API of our users. And as you can read, the first one is that we need to add a new events which are created at Novelty Calendar's platform in order to sync Google Calendar and our platform to make much more convenient and flexible workaround for our users. And the second functionality is to avoid duplicate meetings. I mean, when a user have an external meeting out of our platform and it is shown in the Google Calendar, we will see this information and we won't allow other users to book a meeting on this hour in order to not have two events at the same time. Those are the main functionalities, and now let's switch to the sign-in process. So new users firstly will click on the sign-in button. They will authenticate with the Google, and after that they will switch to the onboarding page. And here we have to provide our credentials, for example test name. Below we have to provide a wallet address, a wallet Ethereum address to make clear. For example, let it be a test event, test link, and as a meeting price, let's set up $1. Here users are able to specify the available hours for the meetings, but for the sake of the testing, let's set up the whole day for it. Also the duration and the time zone. And as the last step before registering at our application, users can grant us an access to their Google Calendar. So we have made it with all the suggested guidelines of the button, and now let's click on this. I will zoom this a bit, and let's choose firstly an account, and here I will show you a client ID which we are using. Yep. Sorry for waiting, and as you can see it in here, here is our client ID. It should be clearly visible. Yeah. And all those services that we are requesting from the user. All of these are listed in here. Let's continue. And access is granted, as we can see, and now let's just simply register. So our user is created with according credentials, and the meeting is created as well. Now let's see how all those functionalities works Indeed. And to check the first functionality, we need to go to My Events. And as we can see it in here, we haven't booked anything yet, but some events are appearing in the upcoming meetings. To check this in details, let's switch to the calendar and let's add a new event. For example, let it be on the 7th p.m. and it will last a half hour. Let's some random name. So event is created, and now if we will go to My Events, here it is, it appears. And if we will go to our meeting from the guest side, from the user's perspective who wants to book a meeting with us, as you can see here, on other days, from the starting of the day until the end of it, we have separated all time slots with the 30-minute intervals. And at 5 August, as you can see it in here, it filtered out all the already past hours. So it's getting a 6 p.m. So it has filtered out all the old hours. And starting from the 6 p.m., 6:30, and 7 p.m. is dropped from the hours because and host of this meeting has some event in the Google Calendar. So this is the first functionality. The second functionality is that we want to be able to automatically add an event into users' Google Calendar. So let's test this out right now. So let's try to make an appointment at 8 p.m. of the 5 August. So let's enter our guest details. So let it be test guest 1. The email could be an example .gmail, or let it be some valid email like this one, and test information 1. In order to book a slot, we are using a blockchain technology to make payments, and also we are supporting fiat, but it's not in production yet. So let's pay with the Ether. Let's confirm the transaction. It may take a while, about 10 or 15 seconds. After that, the application will notify us that the transaction is confirmed. So the booking is made as well. And as we can see it in here, an 8 p.m. is dropped out from the table. And if we will go to our users' Google Calendar, we will see that at 8 p.m. we have a novelty meeting reminder with the test link, with the service novelty today, that the email that we have specified in the guest credentials, with the test information 1 and the other data. So as I have already explained, we are requesting for 3 scopes. The one of them, which is called an OAuth calendar, will be used to add this kind of events to the user's Google Calendar. The second one is OAuth calendar read-only, which will be used to download the upcoming meetings of the user. And the third one is OAuth calendar events, which will be used to view all the events in order not to download all of them and only to download, for example, the upcoming 10 or 20. And yeah, that's the reason of using those 3 sensitive scopes in our application. Thanks for your attention. Bye.